What is not to like about the greatest game on the planet, supported by more people in the world? It is gladiatorial. It is the amphitheatre. It's the excitement. But from a small kid, you just need a ball. You don't need any expensive equipment. You need a tin can or a ball. The thrill of kicking that ball, there's nothing quite like it. I started playing football literally from when I could walk. It was always fascinating to me to have something at my feet. I eventually signed for Coventry City, final days of Jimmy Hill's reign. If you got a serious injury in the 60s, and a very serious injury, which I did, ruptured my thigh, tore all my knee ligaments, my career was over before it started. So my dreams of emulating my great-grandfather, the great Willie Layton, were shattered. Willie Layton was a professional footballer in the great Edwardian and Victorian, late Victorian era, when professional football was really emerging as the people's sport, the great working class sport, when crowds were beginning to touch 15, 20, even 30, 35,000. And Willie, having first played for Chesterfield, was then right at the end of the 19th century, was signed for Sheffield Wednesday. Willie Layton had 13, 14 seasons there, just when they were on the cusp of becoming really the country's greatest team. When you look at what they achieved, they got promotion from the second division 1900 and then won back-to-back first division championships. And Willie Layton, my great-grandfather, was an ever-present. William Layton's trial took place the day after a pit tragedy when 7 miners and pit workers were killed at Blackwell Colliery in the late 1800s, 1895. Willie Layton should have been on that shift, and he obviously would have also been killed. Willie never really forgot that, never recovered from it really, because he didn't go on that night shift because he got the trial for Sheffield Wednesday the next day, wanted to be fresh, wanted a good night's rest, and he thought, to give it my best shot, and being taken on by, which was becoming a very big club, he didn't go to work. What he said was, if Sheffield Wednesday signed me on, I will spend the rest of my career with that club in honour of my workmates at Blackwell Colliery. I will never leave, even if someone came in for £1,000, which was a lot of money at the turn of the century. And he was as good as his word. He never did. And he never forgot those people that died. Young Joe Gibson, he was just a boy, a horse driver. And my own grandfather knew all the names of the dead and would tell me about them. And he was also perturbed because the establishment, the pit owners, and the authorities blamed the safety officers who were also killed and blamed the miners rather than taking full responsibility themselves.